In your top story this hour, Keamogetswe Buys is the last constable to be laid to rest today of 3 who passed away in April. Buys, Cebekhulu, Linda and Boipelo Senoge were en route to Limpopo from the Free State when they lost their lives. The 3 officers went missing for days before their bodies were discovered in the Henops River in Centurion. Now, Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala is in Bloemfontein and joins us live now. Nqobile, good morning. As we lay to rest the 3rd of the 3 police officers who've lost their lives, what can you tell us about Miss Buys?
Well, a very important day indeed for the Buys family. You'll remember that they've also been waiting to be able to finally put to rest all of this that has happened, but also lay to rest their loved ones. We know that this morning there's going to be a little prayer ceremony that's going to take place here in the family once she has, of course, arrived. We know that at this point they haven't yet arrived, so her body is not yet inside the house, but we know that the family is preparing for what will take place. We know that church is supposed to start at about 8 o'clock until 11 o'clock before they go to the graveside, which is going to be a bit far, Masichaba, because we understand that the gravesite is going to be in Tabanchu. That's about an hour out from where we are. But let me show you what is taking place behind us. These are the family, friends, colleagues, but also the people she has gone to church with. We know that she went to ZCC, and the family and the friends have described her as somebody who was very strict, somebody who loved her church, and most of what her life was circled around was basically the church that she went to. We were told that one of her greatest things and what she enjoyed the most was when she actually went to Moria, which is something that the church will do every Easter. And her friends just speaking about the fact that most of what they spoke about, even in their conversation, was about church, about the Bible, and how to be better. What we understand at this point is that she does have a son. She leaves behind also a husband who's also, we've seen here, the fiance we've seen here already. We heard from the mother-in-law who spoke about how she was always friendly, how she was always very kind to her, and how she actually liked the steamed bread that was baked by the mother-in-law, and how she will always miss her because of her kindness. But what we also know is that she did study graphic design. And in the police, she was part of the crime intelligence. This was the work that she was doing was in Limpopo, which we heard from the deputy of the police that it had made such a huge difference, talking about the fact that the numbers of crime went down in Limpopo because of the impacts that he, Linda, as well as she, Keamogetswe, was basically part of that team in Nqobile as well, working within the cyber units as well as working within the crime intelligence. So we have heard about how she was so kind even in the office, how she was always so loving and willing to assist everybody else. And this is what we continue to hear from her friends and family. They speak about how she used to have jokes and how they used to enjoy the time that they had with her. And of course, it's been very difficult for the family because it was a sudden passing. So there's been a lot of plans that they've had to make. And our understanding is that her birthday was supposed to be in August, and as a result she was actually planning something big for the family and for her birthday. Unfortunately, she didn't get there, but we've seen her friends, we've seen her family. We're told that she's one of 4 siblings, where 3 of them have passed away, including her, and just 1 is left behind.